Hey guys, what's up? Razor here, back again with another video. And today, after trying this team for the past day and a half, I think I found one of the best, if not the best, team for a DPS Ganyu. And so, obviously, as you can tell, there's no Pyro on this team, so it's mostly a freeze team. And I just kind of want to discuss the team and how well the synergy works, and finally follow it up with a demonstration going through Abyss floors 9 through 12 of how this team kind of performs in action. So, starting off, talking about this team, I want to start off with Ganyu. So, Ganyu's role, obviously, in this team is to act as our main DPS. So, Ganyu's Frostflake arrows and the blooms are going to deal a lot of damage. However, another very important feature for Ganyu is that she applies a constant cryo effect, which is going to be very important when we set up our freeze machine for this whole team to work. So that's kind of like her main purpose. Obviously, most people know that Ganyu can do a lot of damage at this point, and we would run the cryo set for up to 40% more crit rate. And if you have her passive as well for the Frostbite arrows, you get 20%, so you get 60% already crit rate on there. And if you have a cryo resonance, you can also get another 15%. So pretty much without doing much of anything, you can get 55% without Frostbite arrows and 70%, I think, or for 60, 75, sorry, 75 extra crit rate by doing absolutely nothing. And just if you get some crit rate on some subs, you can pretty much bring it to 80 or something, which is very consistent. So again, Ganyu is acting as our main DPS in this build, and she'll be doing a lot of the damage in this build. But another a member that's actually really important is Mona. So Mona is going to help us apply a constant hydro effect. While from her elemental skill, consistent hydro effect is kind of short, offering at only 5 bursts followed by the explosion. It does give us just enough time to set up a bunch of damage with the freeze, especially with our cryo sets in place. So, but the real benefit to running Mona here is that people found that the Omen effect from her elemental burst, which gives more damage bonuses to your team while an enemy is affected by the Omen, is actually not applied when the bubble is popped. It is actually applied the minute you apply the elemental burst. So what I mean by this is that as long as the bubble doesn't pop from the burst, you can consistently get more damage for a longer period of time because the timer doesn't start until the bubble is popped. So what you can do is, and to prevent this bubble from popping, you can freeze enemies, which stops it from happening. So, but to continually get the freeze working, to keep this longer as long as possible, we want to apply 2 elements. We need to apply a hydro element consistently and a cryo element consistently. And this is exactly where Ganyu comes into play, and as well as Mona. And while Mona's is obviously going to short out really quickly, there are ways we can kind of get around this through other means. But Mona also provides a crap ton of damage on her burst, and so running her with a With Sith is going to be very, very solid because she's not going to be on the field very long, and she's just going to get a bunch of value off there. If you don't have Mona, like I said in my original video, Child is also really decent, and if you don't have him, Jing Cho is also solid. And finally, Barbara is actually quite a good option as well. Just keep in mind that you actually have to be like extremely close to the enemy. So make sure that you can have that consistent cryo effect so you can keep the enemies frozen. Otherwise, you could get slapped pretty hard. So that's the Mona, and that Mona is basically a lot of the big engine that sets this up. So going into the third unit, this is actually kind of a flexible spot. So I'm using Diona mainly for a couple reasons. Movement for the passive on her shield as long as it's activated, shielding and resonance and heals, and also getting everyone getting Ganyu and her more energy recharge due to the both them being cryo. However, if you don't have Diona, you could go with possibly a Bennett, and this would work slightly differently. So Bennett would sort of actually operate as like a finisher, and also could help set up Ganyu to do melt procs as well. So as well as an attack bonus. So Bennett is also a solid option here. And if you do run Bennett or Diona, I highly suggest you run a Favonius weapon for them to generate more energy. So just to make sure that everyone can keep their bursts up exactly when you want. And so you can kind of set up like a cycle. So again, either one is good. And keep also Bennett's elemental skill and his burst apply a strong power effect. And what I mean by a strong power effect is essentially that Ganyu can melt on 2 Frostflake arrows and their blooms respectively. So it helps Ganyu push out a lot more damage as well. Just keep in mind that if you are running this, Ganyu will not get the the minute you proc the Pyro, you're not going to get the effects from the Cryo set anymore, really. And so it will affect crit rate, and so you will want to invest more into crit rate should you run Bennett. And this is sort of a flex, again, Favonius set on either Bennett or Diona for those extra energy particles, because you really want to be able to spam into your bursts quite often. So finally, we have Venti. If you don't have Venti, you can run Sucrose. I'm not really that thrilled about the Anemo main character here, because the Anemo main character kind of pushes people outside of the Ganyu's field, which kind of screws things up. So essentially, Venti and Sucrose, what they do is they set up a continuous Hydro effect that we need to set up this constant freeze. But there's also, he can also accidentally fuse in other elements, such as the Cryo for Ganyu, or even other elements, like if an enemy has like a random torch sitting around, they may infuse that as well. So, but for the most part, almost every single infusion, except for Electro, is good for this team. So with the Cryo one, just make sure with Mona that you apply her elemental skill for your consistent Hydro, and it's not really that long, unfortunately, but it will buy you enough time that you can sort of set up the Mona Omen and just do a lot of damage with it. If you set up a Hydro, obviously that's the dream. You pop a Ganyu burst, and then you pop in Mona, and then you slap in, and then you get your bonus Omen effect for a very long time, and you actually deal just a bunch of damage from there. And if you do, Pyro, then you can just constantly either you can vaporize with Mona and just get a lot of damage done that way, or you could possibly go with a Ganyu and just constantly get these melt procs going off from Ganyu as well. So it's still really good. And again, Venti is also helping us with energy regen and just grouping enemies together, which how the icicles will fall, all of them. He kind of sets up a lot of this battery. And Sucrose is pretty much similar in this case. It's a little bit more wonky since obviously Venti kind of gathers them up into one spot and gives the team more energy recharge. But Sucrose is still a really good option. And running him at the Favonius as well, you could just get yourself a crap ton of energy particles and allow this sort of spam comp to happen. So that was pretty much the explanation for the team. And after this, I'm just going to show you guys a showcase going through Abyss floors 9 through 12 with the whole team and kind of showing you how the team plays. Obviously, with a team like this on 9 to 10 specifically, with a bunch of cryo units, it's going to be a little bit annoying since a lot of my characters won't be dealing any damage or reduce damage by a huge big margin. So I'm going to have to work around it for a bit. So with those, but you'll see like floor 11 and floor 12, this team pretty much like destroys. And I think this is just ridiculously good for Ganyu and helps this team. This team just provides this, like, it's just fun to play. And yeah, hope you guys enjoy the showcase, and I'll see you guys later. Peace. Alrighty, boys. We're going to go through Abyss 9 through 12 with this team. We're going to run first half. So we run Ganyu, we run Mona, Diona, and Venti. And then the second team, we can just go through Zhongli, Albedo, Qingqiu official. Funny enough, our official is like holding like a 1-star bow, so that'll be fun. She's literally gonna do nothing on the second half, but it won't matter. Team's good enough anyway. Alright. Well, take the burst damage, whatever. Yeah, like Abyss like 9 and 10 with this team is like a little bit of a nightmare, because breaking those shields is like so much pain and suffering. Oh, why'd I get hit by? Oh, they just died. Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't have to do one take. I can kind of talk out of here because this is obviously not going to get included in the video, since you know, get the bonus right there. Well, that one needed to be one in one take. Oh, come on, dude. What a freaking troll. Oh my god. What's your build on Zhong, my G? It's kind of like a burst spam. I'm running like 2-piece Noblesse, 2-piece Bloodstained. Mainly because that's a lot of the gear I had. Well. Alright, bitch. Wait, why can I not swap? Okay, there we go. Huh. Alright, well. That was that floor. There's Ganyu, just got her and don't know what I should use, Stringless or Vivonius. Neither of those are that great on her. Well, if you're running her as main DPS, I'm using a Amos's bow, the bow that's on raid up at the moment. Yep. So, let's go through. Genshin Surgers are laggy. I expect that to happen. Well, the one thing I don't like about Mona is that she's kind of like squishy sometimes. So, but luckily she's not going to be on the field for hell too long. So. Alright. Need to get the boys together. This team, it's like pretty... With this floor, it's kind of really hard to get the... Oh, no, wrong team. It's kind of hard to absorb the Hydra element since all these slimes obviously are cryo, so... You have to just got really lucky that it's the one you want. Funny enough, I'm not actually aiming a lot with this build. Well, I'm not really doing any damage to these things anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Wait, why did I try to do that? That is so dumb. Right. This team is kind of a nightmare on floor 9. It obviously, if you want to get past it, you do like well, that's kind of gonna be a bad cut, but you know, whatever. It's gonna be a nightmare. This team is a nightmare. Well, that's gonna be in the video. Well, crap. Maybe I'll just include the whole run. And just include the whole run. That's gonna be a misunderstanding. Oh, come on, dude. All the boys are together. I'm just kind of like, okay, this is kind of like bruising my way through. It's like sort of forcing my way through this. Wow, it got canceled twice. Ugh. So the dumb gimmick about this is that like you can't put 2 geo structs in the same field, obviously. So the game does is it just says screw you, you're not getting anything. Oh. Wow, my Albedo lost the. All right, that was bad. That was like really bad. That was like my worst performance on that. It's a good build to run on Jingcho. You could run 2-piece Hydro, 2-piece Noblesse. Or if you can run 4-piece Noblesse. Depends on the team you're running. Okay, this is a lot easier. There we go. Well, of course, the time I get it working, I don't have the ult. Let's go, boys. They still haven't popped bubble yet. Well. Unfortunately for bigger enemies, the bubble doesn't actually pop at all. So that was a really bad showcase for that. But unfortunately, these enemies are like kind of weak. It kind of sucks, but whatever. Man, this is gonna be a really bad showcase for 9. But I did say that like this team for on Abyss of 9 and 10 is somewhat of a nightmare. That's why you bring Bennett instead to alleviate said nightmare. My boy Dong. Hey, no. There we go. There we go. And now, this team is just... Okay, this floor is almost just as bad. I think in some cases it might be worse than floor 9 for this team. Physical damage it is. Doesn't really affect this team at all. Dude, there's so many cryo slimes on this floor, man. Of course, the only ones left are the freaking cryo slimes, which I do no damage with Ganyu on. Well, that doesn't actually do anything. Crap, where's the Sealy? Thank you. Well, thank you, Venti, for firing off in the direction I did not absolutely want you to do at all. Oh, my boy. I love you, but you gotta freaking hit your target. Wouldn't gliding be faster? Oh my god, he got the shield back. I took so long to break his shield, he cut it back up. Alright. Whatever, I'll just deal with it. Deal with the sheer cold. Oh crap, there's like, oh my god. Alright. I need... So I can just break down the shield slowly and painfully. Man, Bennett'd be so nice to have in this one case. Oh, why is the Sealy all the way across the room? Okay, bitch, now you're dead. Okay. Using cryo to destroy cryo shield. Okay. This one is like actually like a joke, I think. Oh, well, I hit. Okay, bitch. Get out of here. Oh, this is like... Far off that. Far off that. Far off that. Fire off the fish, I guess. Doesn't... This fish has like a 1-star bow. It's literally does nothing. Well, you stupid. Alright. Alright, can you, Hydro Shaman, can you please just like, alright. Like, not. Boy. Fucking squish that guy. 9 and 10 are just awful for cryo teams. Like, it sucks when your main DPS is a cryo unit and you have to go through like floor 12. Luckily, this is not floor 12, and this is much easier than floor 12 was. But if this was floor 12 with this team, I would just die on the inside. Like, Ganyu wouldn't even touch like a good majority. Like, it wouldn't even help in floor 1 at all. Luckily, this is a bunch of spam. I love spam. Cool. Cool. Wow. Alright. Face the wrath of the rock. Biatch. Alright, that was that one. That one was so much easier. That one I didn't have any freaking cryo slime. God, cryo slimes are like the most annoying enemy. Also, like the... Well, hopefully on first try I can get like 11-12. That's gonna be a pain in the butt. Because the Zhong team. I may... Oh wait, I can't sneak in child. Crap. In one run. Okay then. Or just kind of like walk around like... Okay, bye boy. Hello? Am I moving? Okay, kind of died. Dwayne The Rock Johnson, I see. That's what he meant by the Wrath of the Rock. I mean, I won't blame him. Set up my combo, set up the sword, fire off twice. Oh no. God dang it, dude. Alright. Now here's the real challenge. So, well, actually, the 9 and 10, I think, was the hardest part for this team. And then just go bam, 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 bam. Alright, cool. Like, this team just completely demolishes floor 12. I mean, that's not... But I need to make sure I have my Venti ult for 11 too. At least. Otherwise, memorizing AI patterns, oof. I think I can use it once, though. Get away. I have enough ER to get away with it. Well, that was completely a whiff. I kind of take my time on this one. Not a race. Well, it is a race, but not as fast as I need it right now. Well, crap. HP good? Yeah. I mean, we'll see. Well, they haven't confirmed the final up changes to Zhongli. So, oh, this team is like, kind of like the, oh, they didn't get close enough, whatever. I guess I'll get two of them. Like, don't mind me, Jingcho about to like freaking wipe the floor with these guys. Alright, now, wait till they all get together. Alright, cool. I don't need my burst. Daddy. All right, here's the one that here's probably the moment that almost everyone has been waiting for. Most people probably been waiting for. Well, kind of absorbed the wrong element, but whatever. Yeah, Venti makes the floor stupidly easy. Yeah. The real challenge is actually taking this team and doing it, so... Alright, cool. Beating. Alright, that was the annoying part. Zhong just kind of shuts down a lot of... Like, he's actually pretty good against these... Not this one particularly, but in the last Abyss rotation, he was really good at, like, shutting down the objective. Like, pretty much nobody could touch it as long as you can spam back and just burst fast enough. Which was really good, which wasn't too difficult to get, honestly. I'm just gonna pop it right now. Well, he got the shield up, whatever. Oh no. What am I gonna do? He's got like no HP left. Boom. Zhong kind of like has the petrify and just kind of shuts down everything. But yeah, 12-2 is I can definitely see the difficulty in there. I like the auto targeting that one. I'll take the burst. Whoops. Spam. The wrath of the rock boy. Oh, that was completely dumb. Fish will find him. Burb. I see him. Kind of lost track of him for a second. And once I get back to my burst, give me that last Geo energy, daddy. Yes, Geo daddy, come back. Okay, there he is. Alright. That was that one. Alright, cool. Now, take the same team. So, bam, bam, bam. I wish you could just say, like, proceed and just, like, go immediately next floor with the same team. But I guess we will never get that. Fischl is just kind of, like, not... Actually, okay, Fischl does have a purpose in this team. Fischl's purpose on the second team is to pretty much find the Pyro Agent when he goes invisible. Because, like... Albedo sucks? What the heck do you mean, dude? Albedo's amazing. The hell you smoking, dude? Alright, here's the combo. So you run here, you run that, you can run that, and then you can run this. You can do a bunch of stuff now. They have this set up. And you see, like, they didn't... It was kind of stuck on them. The Omen was stuck. It didn't actually pop for, like, a very long time. If it, like, at all. Well, that was not great. The real one I need to take out is the shield. Cool. Yeah, like that. The Pillar Man. Like I call this team like the Albedo Jing Show. This isn't gonna be in a video, but like, oh shit, I gotta get him before he goes up the air. Oh, it might be a little too high. No. Okay, got him. I got him with that. Now we fight on even ground, motherfucker. Okay, cool. Well, nope. That was a miss. Pipiga aim. Then I pop that, and pop that. Just go get like that 30k damage in. Oh, you're going back up? No, sit back down. What's your official bow? Hunter's bow. It's a 1-star bow. I don't recommend you put it on. Tried Child, Ganyu, Albedo, and Bennett. It's like a step in my ring and you die team. I mean, the Bennett is kind of weird. I don't know. I like okay, well, it looks okay. I'm not sure. I mean, you could probably put like a Sucrose in. I mean, Sucrose kind of like makes up for that. Again, we gotta get the cryo in there. I don't have Mona's burst up. Well, that only applied to 2 people, but whatever. No, they died. Oh, well. Maybe I can try it again. 2, 1, 0. Okay, cool. Unless if I miss. Kind of save my burst. I don't know why I'm saving my burst all of a sudden, but they're all frozen. You can kind of just stick around here for the next like 5 seconds. Kind of take my time. And no reason to rush this, right? I may as well go into the last one with a bunch of... I may as well go into the last stage with a bunch of energy. Have like 3 minutes. Stringless is okay for Ganyu's main DPS. Unless you're running a melt comp. It's good if you're running a melt. Find the fish. Wait, how do you get avoid the petrification? Well, he's just him right now, so I can keep up my burst. But yeah, like it's like burst spam sort of thing, burst spam team. Funny enough, I actually don't have a Favonius War built on my Diona. I have the Skyward right now. It's like DPS Diona. Like ridiculously dumb, I know. Kind of fill up my combo. The thing's not popping yet. Well, you might have dead right there. There's one. Alright, there's the other guy. Wait, how are you not frozen? Bitch. Lol, double damage. Wait, what do you mean double damage? On what? Wait for them to come by. Bye. Thank you. I just wanted the video a little bit better. I look at the phrase on him. Oh, I did get the petrify. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Alrighty. And that was the end of that Abyss run. Yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed the demo. And you hopefully learned something maybe. And hope you guys enjoy the team. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.